Previously on the Written Writ.
It's me, Blackpool.
Is what would happen if we were doing some kind of flashback type of thing right there. You know, you see our friend, Mr. Deadpool, or Ralph Pool, or whatever he wants to call himself, visiting us. Actually, I use the term visiting lightly because being tied up was not fun. Well, as you all know, he was here last week, and what he did was he gave you guys an assignment. Yes. But let me start off by saying, welcome back, Apple Bites. This is your show, The Written Writ. And I am your Apple Bite, Rafael Tavares. And we are here to continue on this journey to becoming better writers together. Yes. Of course, we're going to be doing something different this week, as you can tell behind me. Haha. We're going to continue from a writer's prompt. Well, I am going to continue from a writer's prompt. You guys will probably be continuing from your assignment that Raoul Poole gave to you last week on supervillains and superheroes. But I will be continuing from one of the writer's prompts we did previously. Yes. I want to show you guys that one of the reasons we're writing these writer's prompts is because they give us a way to write. They give us something to do. They give us, I would say, especially if you have writer's block, a new avenue to go and find something to do with your writing skills. Or just to have some fun with. Right, so, let's see. Oh, by the way, we all know what a writer's prompt is. It's a writer's tool. This tool is a phrase, a word, or something that we use to get us writing. Right. Exactly. So, now that our friend Raoul Poole's not here, and I am back in control of the show, let us start off by, well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read the writer's prompt that I've chosen. Of course, it's pertaining to our superhero, supervillain thing. You probably just didn't know it by what you read, or, well, we'll see. I just want a normal cup of coffee. And the word of the week then was eloquently. I chose it to read it to you because you may not want to go looking for it, but sorry to tell you, it's pretty easy. It's the last one we did right before we got taken over. So, here we go. I just want a normal cup of coffee, she said. Oh, excuse me. Let me rewind there. I just want a normal cup of coffee. She had come to the wrong place for a normal cup of joe. This place was downright aberrant. But she would learn that. I smiled and said, a normal cup of joe, eh? Why would you ask for coffee in such a way, doll? She gave me a strange look for a moment, but I flashed my pearlies and winked my eye. She blushes and presumes to blab away. Something about coffee houses and fancy coffees and stuck-up coffee drinkers. I'm barely lending her my ear, and for a moment, her yammering makes me rethink what I'm about to do. Yet in all the senseless prattle, I zero in on a spark. With a smile, I pour her a cup of joe, a special cup of joe, that is. Placing it in front of her, I wink and say, doll, this here joe is a special brew. One of the richest electrifying coffees you will ever have. Hearing you talk so eloquently about self-righteous brew swillers has made me offer you a chance at heaven. I read her right. The doll was going to protest, yet the sugar tossing has struck a nerve. For a moment I consider that this may be a mistake, yet the jabberjaw in my head says give her a chance. She blushes, then flashes her pearly sweetly. She raises her cup, blows on the hot joe. Then her lovely lips touch the cup, and in a moment she has drank from the cup of life. Her eyes widen. She looks at me with betrayal. I sweep in and catch her falling for him and the cup before they hit the ground. Gently I place her on the floor. Everyone is different. None of them have been the same. As always, I feel a sense of wonder as I watch her lifeless form laying on the floor. I sit down on the stool and I sip on my coffee as I look at her and smile. Well, that was my writer's prompt. Not sure if you can figure out what's going on from it, but I like to be mysterious. Yes, I do. Just ask my friends. They'll be like, who is that masked man? Oh, wait, no. That's Zorro. Who is that masked man? Who am I? I'm Batman. Oh, sorry. Got distracted there for a minute. Oh, now, what we're going to do here is you're going to leave whatever it is you're working on in your comments. Either that, or you can go down to my Tumblr page, dranixtumblr.com, and share your work from there. Of course, we are continuing writing from a writer's prompt. Well, I am continuing writing from a writer's prompt. That is what we're doing here. If you want to work on this as well, you can go and find something and continue writing from it. But I would suggest you just continue writing from your superhero, supervillain work and see what happens. Now, as we all know, there's a little subscribe button down there. If you want to know, if you like the show, if you want to see what's going on with us, if you want to know when the next episode's coming out, even though it's simple because all the episodes come out on Sunday, you can go down there, press the button, and you'll be all part included in this stuff. All right? And if you have a comment, if you want to say something, or if you want to share what you're working on, then right there in the comment section, you can write it down below. It's just as simple as that, and it's easy to look at. Yes, it is. So, you have your assignment that Rafael, who took over the show and tied me up and put me somewhere, gave to you. And you have what I'm doing here, which is continuing from a writer's prompt. So continue writing from your superheroes or supervillains, whatever floats your boat, perspective, and let us have some fun. Well, that's been the writer's writ, the writer's rant, the written Acapulco. Just kidding. That is the written writ for this week. I hope that we are having some fun on this journey together, and I hope that you are enjoying the show. Let us know. With that, I'm signing off. This is Rafael Tavares signing off from the Written Writ. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Written Writs, Apple Bites. As we all know, last week, Deadpool came in and took over the show. What the? No, we're not having this again. Never mind.